Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our lecturer, Madam Wan Zalina binti Wan Din. In this video, we, Expert Group 1, will explain the impact of COVID-19 pandemic on society and school. First of all, allow me to introduce the group members of Expert Group 1. First, Nur Huslina binti Muhammad Yusuf as the leader. Next, Fateh Nur Izzati binti Yasmi, Yan Ruyi, and me, Nur Aina Damia binti Yahaya. As introduction, let me explain what is COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 pandemic, also known as coronavirus pandemic, is an ongoing global pandemic of coronavirus disease 2019 caused by severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2. The novel virus was first identified from outbreak in Wuhan, China in December 2019. Attempts to contain failed, allowing the virus to spread to other areas of Asia and later worldwide. The pandemic was not only effect on health but also effect on society and school. In this video, we will state 3 issues or effects that occur in society and school due to COVID-19 pandemic and relate the 3 issues with theories in sociology of education. At the end, we will provide solutions on each issues based on our research and opinion.
Hi everyone, I'm Nina and I'm going to continue this presentation by discussing the issues that arise from COVID-19 pandemic. COVID-19 had impacted millions of lives nationwide. No one is possibly excluded no matter where they live. The severeness of COVID-19 impact made us adapt to new norms and new rules and regulations in order for us to fight COVID-19 and stop the spreading of the virus. Hopefully, with our efforts, we will be able to live normally one day. The first issue that we are going to discuss today is remote learning. Due to COVID-19, schools as social institutions were forced to close. No more physical interaction are allowed between the students and teachers, and no more social classroom environment for them. This makes remote learning more difficult and undeniably hard to adapt for the students and teachers. The second issue is teachers' preparedness to support digital learning. Since the massive closure of schools, students need to attend their class online. So, teachers need to ensure that the class able to run smoothly and effectively for the student. However, this can become a huge problem to underprivileged students that has limited access to remote learning, such as the internet, or they don't have laptop and smartphone in order to join the online class. The insufficient online education infrastructure made it difficult for students to attend the class and made it difficult for teachers to help the student. The third issue is the emerging of psychological problems in society. The COVID-19 pandemic has had significant psychological and social effects on the society, including children, parents, teenagers, and social workers. The lockdown itself may trigger depression, anxiety, and other symptoms due to prolonged exposure to stress.
Relate the issue presented with relevant theory in sociology of education. For the first issue is remote learning, the lack of personal interaction between teacher and student, missing of classroom social environment. So the related theory to this issue is conflict theory. Effect of this issue is educational inequalities. Students from low-income families are less able to access the remote learning compared to the privileged student. This is meant by the financial problem. Conflict theory of education is an ideology that focuses especially on how the conflict theory functions in educational settings like school and classroom. Those who are more socio-economically fortunate can receive better schooling and complete the schooling with less obstacles. Conflict theory believes that conflict creates between the socio-economic groups. So, conflict theory can be related when the group of students be the people competing the resources like the time and attention of the teachers. Next, for the second issue is teachers' preparedness to support digital learning, low online education infrastructure. So, based on this issue, the related theory is functionalist theory. Physical presence as condition for cultural transmission. Teachers need to create a platform for students to socialize online. So, students must adapt to the transition from face-to-face learning to fully remote online learning, where the synchronous video conferences, social media, and asynchronous discussion forum become their primary venues for knowledge, construction, and peer communication. Some teachers might also have struggled to adapt to online teaching, so extrapolate due to a lack of adequate digital skills, possibly contributing to a great heterogeneity in the quality of online teaching across schools. So based on this related theory, functionalism is a theory that explains the role of the teachers to make sure the students maintain the socialize through the online system during the COVID-19. Okay, next, the third issue is the emerging of psychological problems triggered by COVID-19 in society. Based on this issue, we can see the reaction of the society about the COVID-19. So, the related theory for this issue is symbolic interactionism theory. Understanding parents' perspective will be critical to meet the needs of children during the reopening school. Symbolic interactionism theory can be related when some of the parents support or strongly support school offering both remote and in-person instruction, but some of the parents think school should stay physically closed.
Now, I will introduce different solutions to different problems. 1. Remote learning, the lack of personal interaction between teacher and student, missing of classroom social environment, the layout of the course interface. The expression of knowledge and the design of problems should strive to create a learning environment full of fun and challenges for students. It is necessary to highlight the formulation of learning stage goals and put forward clear goals for the progress and quality of learning, so as to help students establish a self-monitoring and evaluation mechanism, so as to form a good habit of distance learning. Second one, teachers' preparedness to support digital learning, lower online education, infrastructure, technical aspects, further research and development of emotional computing technology, so as to achieve emotional interaction in distance education. Teachers' perspective. Teachers must have more knowledge and skills to adapt to effective teaching in a state of expression from students and guide students to learn independently. Third one, the emerging of psychological problems triggered by COVID-19 in society. Public. 1. Increase your understanding of your own situation. 2. Maintain daily life and a stable psychological state. 3. According to international guidelines on the psychological assistance, adopt positive coping styles. 4. Seek help from specialists if necessary. School level. 1. First of all, we need to comprehensively observe the students' emotional reactions and behavior science. 2. Schools should carry out corresponding psychological activity courses according to age groups.
As conclusion, I will mention the key point of overall presentation. First issue is remote learning, which can be related to conflict theory, and the solution is creating a fun learning environment. Second, teachers' preparedness to support digital learning is related to functionalist theory, with teachers must increase knowledge and skills for effective teaching as solution. Lastly, the emerging of psychological problem triggered by COVID-19 in society can be related to symbolic interactionism. The solution is having a positive lifestyle, seek help from specialists, and aware the student's mental condition. Based on the issues presented, it can be seen that COVID-19 pandemic is affecting society and schools all over the world. We can also identify how theories in sociology of education can be related to the impact of COVID-19. That's all from all of us. Thank you for watching.